Dad, today it looks like I'm going to be able to leave school early.
I knew that was going to happen. We have a hurricane approaching us after all, right? I've been tasked with choosing whether to leave work early or stay here and risk being trapped when the full force of the storm comes.
What? Are there actually people willing to stay there?
Well, this place is running 24/7 since it's a factory after all. So people can technically stay here as long as they need to. Some people here are saying they'll wait until the eye of the storm and then make a break for home, while others will just stay the whole time. Well, I'll probably choose to leave work today and come home before any of that, though.
I see. So you plan to be home for the rest of the day then?
Well, I'll be home by around 3 or 4 today, I think. As long as everything goes to plan.
Well then, I'll be home a little bit before you then today.
Ah, I see.
Have you called Mom about any of this yet?
I tried giving her a call just a second ago, but she never answered me.
I did the same thing, and she never answered me either. I wonder if she's out getting groceries right now, so that we have enough things during the worst of the storm.
I'm sure that's the case.
Well, I'm going to have lunch with my friends really quick before making my way home. See you later!
Alright, make sure to have a safe trip home then.
Will do. Please, just pick up your phone. I need your help. Just reply to me or something, Dad.
What's going on with you, Sky? Are you hurt?
The house!
The house?
Right now, the house is on fire and I can't do anything about it.
What did you just say?
I wasn't able to get a hold of Mom either, so I had to call you over and over. Right now, the fire department is here and they're trying to put it out, but you need to come home now. I don't know what to do or how all of this happened.
Alright. On my way now. No answer. No answer. Are you alright? No answer. No answer. Where are you right now, Shelby?
Oh, hi, Logan. Aren't you supposed to still be at work? It's not good to slack off and try talking to me all day when you work at a factory like that.
Where are you right now?
Me? I've been off work all day since my part-time job is closed, so I'm just relaxing at home.
Huh?
I'm not really sure what you're going on about, but I have a fire going right now, so can we talk later?
You have a fire going?
I'm about to put the pot on the stove to fry some things up, so I was getting the stove nice and hot. We are going to be having corn dogs for dinner today, so I hope you'll be looking forward to those.
Listen.
Hmm?
Actually, I'm gonna be at work all night tonight. Right now, the hurricane has gotten really bad out there, and none of us here are gonna be able to go home. I'll be getting paid overtime and everything to keep working, but I won't be home until after the storm has passed.
Really? Is that so? Well, that means tonight it will just be Sky and me at the house.
No. Actually, she is planning on staying at one of her friends' houses. It's a lot closer to her school.
Oh? So they didn't get a half day of school today with the whole hurricane passing through? I thought they would have had the day off before it came so that she could make it home. And, she never told me about going to her friends.
Well, they still do have a half day, but she said they wanted to hang out a little after getting out, and, well, now the storm is too bad for her to leave their house. She told me she tried giving you a call about it earlier, but you never answered it, so she called me instead to ask if it was okay.
Oh, I see. You're right. Now that I'm looking at it, she was trying to call me earlier. Well then, that means the three of us will all be sleeping in different locations tonight.
That appears to be the case. Well, I'm gonna get back to work now, alright?
Sounds good. Good luck working an extra shift tonight.
Sky? Are you doing alright?
Yep, just before things started to get really bad outside, I made it over to Aunt May's house. She started to make some of my favorite snacks just a second ago, so I'm starting to calm down a bit after what I just had to see.
I see. I'm sorry to have to say this, but for a little while, I think you'll be staying with Aunt May. I've also talked with your school about what's happened, and it looks like they'll allow you to take a little while off to deal with what's at hand.
Oh, thank you. Where are you at then, Dad?
I'm at work, in the break room, taking some time to think. I talked with my manager, and he told me I could stay in the break room for a while, and take time to deal with what's happened, and even sleep now if I want.
I see. The whole house is gone now, right?
That's what it seems like.
I still haven't been able to get in touch with Mom at all.
I was able to text her just a little bit only a second ago.
Wait, really? Where the heck has she been all this time?
Well, about that. She told me she's at home right now.
Even now?
I really don't want to think about what all is going on with her, but... Well, I just told her that you would be staying at one of your friends' houses for the night. One that's closer to school than our house.
Okay.
I know you were probably hoping to hear that Mom was out shopping or something, but what I've just brought up probably left you with even more questions. Sorry, Sky. I'm sure you can catch a hint at what's going on here, and if you have, then I'm really, really sorry. I hope you don't mind me lying to her about your current situation.
I'll be fine, Dad. And honestly, Dad, I knew something was going on with Mom a while back, but never knew quite what it could be.
What?
Did you not notice anything strange about Mom when she was at home? I'm sure you've already started looking into what would be causing her to act all strange, right? Have a friend follow her, or get someone to start an investigation?
Sky? Well, I plan on doing that now. I never really did notice anything wrong with Mom until now, but because of this, I'm talking with a detective as we speak. But due to the hurricane, they won't really be able to do much physically until it's over and everything goes back to normal. And, well, I've actually been wanting to wait on telling you about all of this until after I found some things. But I guess you already noticed something was up long before me.
Yeah, I guess I have then.
I'm sorry for hiding this from you, even though you already knew.
Dad? Just make sure you don't get too worked up over what you might find, okay? And also, the most important thing is to not strain yourself too much trying to find the answer.
Alright. Thank you, Sky.
Hey, you! Listen to me, Logan. What has happened here? House? What's happened to our house?
Shelby. Hello. Were you able to make it back to the house this morning alright?
This is... the house. Our house. Is this what's left of it after burning down?
Yes. What you're seeing right now is all we have left of the house. Luckily, there was nobody that got injured or lost their life. But what the fire department told me is that with all the wind, and the fact that nobody was home to take care of the fire when it first started, the whole place was lost. Had it been any regular kind of day, the fire department could have at least saved half the house. But having to battle the fire with the winds the hurricane was bringing, there was not much they could do about it.
Huh? Oh, wait a second. When you and I were texting one another yesterday, the house was already gone?
Well, that's the case, Shelby. Sorry for texting you after the fire. I'd like to let you know that everything was lost in the fire, and I mean everything.
What? What are you talking about? I am shocked to see that the whole house got burnt down and is lost now with everything that was in it. Wait, where is Sky at? Is she all right?
I told you already that there were no casualties of any kind. So, she's fine. As of right now, I have her staying over at my little sister's house. For the time being, she's going to be going to school from that house, and we'll be calling it home.
Ah, I see. Well, that's good to hear. And what about you, Logan? Where are you at now?
I'm in my work's break room. I've been in here all night, trying to wait out the storm and working on resolving all my current issues.
I see. Well then, since this has happened to us, I assume it's all right for me to head over to your little sister's house as well and stay there. I'm sure you'll show up later as well, right?
Nope. I'm kindly asking that you do not go over to her house.
What? Why can't I go? My parents' house is very far from here, so I don't have anywhere else to go.
Tell me, Shelby. Where have you been all night?
Huh? After our house had burnt down, you said to me that you had the stove on and were planning to make corn dogs for dinner. No, that was something else.
What house were you at then? You told me you were at home all day because you didn't have to work.
I was actually over at my friend's house at the time, and that's kind of what I was talking about. There weren't any problems at the time.
Shelby, I know about how you were with one of your friend's husbands last night. I was informed by her that she had to go back to her parents' house for the week due to a death in the family, and would be taking the kids with her. She told me her husband was on a business trip, and that's why their house was empty of anyone when I went over there. I now know that you went to a hotel with her husband though last night, and that's where you both stayed. Originally, you had only planned on staying there during the day until before Sky and I got home. But, due to the hurricane, I told you I'd be staying the night at work, and Sky would be at her friend's house. And so you went ahead and extended your stay at the hotel with him after learning the news from me.
Wait. What are you...
And once the hurricane had passed, you aimed to be home just before I could get home from the factory. But when you made it home this morning, the house was in ashes, right? This is all I know of what happened so far, but you can probably agree that all of this is true.
No way. Why? How?
Sky had told me that she had noticed something was up with you for a while now, and I only realized that yesterday when the house was on fire and I spoke to you after. Because of that, I had an investigation started, but they couldn't get to work until after the storm. So, all night long I was doing loads of research.
You started a what?
An investigation. I needed to get some professional help with this.
What about my privacy, though?
You get no privacy when you start cheating on your own husband.
But...
Don't worry. Your friend has been made well aware of all of this as well.
Huh? What the hell are you doing?
As I told you, I wasn't the only one aware of you cheating. Sky has noticed something going on for a long time.
Really?
I know I'm not the most observant of people, so she must have gotten those genes from you or something. But she was right about what she was thinking, and was ready for a day like this.
You're kidding.
Sky has told me that if we get a divorce, she wants to come with me.
What? No way she'd do that to me. I'm not going to let you get custody of her.
Sky is not 17 years old, Shelby. She is about to be old enough to choose who she wants to call her parent, and who she doesn't want to. And it seems to me like you'll never be seeing her again in your life.
Really?
Sky is in pain right now. She is suffering from a very deep wound to her heart, and it will take a very long time to heal. Not only did she just lose the house that she grew up in all her life, but now she lost her mother in it as well. She noticed something was up with you, but never wanted to think it was because you were cheating on me. Yet, here we are now, at the worst outcome. And you think it's just her that's hurt by all of this? No. Right now, I'm on the verge of crying, and my heart is practically shattered. You've really done it this time, Shelby. I hope something like this doesn't scar Sky as badly as it may.
Logan!
If you still have an ounce of thought left for how she might be feeling right now, then you should know to never come around either one of us again.
Logan. She is my daughter as well, though. What about my friend? You all have to understand that what I did was just for the thrill.
You thought as a married woman, it was okay to get a thrill by having sex with another man at that hotel room while your house is on fire? I'm not even able to laugh at something like that.
This was never supposed to happen, though.
A few days later, Shelby made her way over to my sister's house saying that she wanted to see her daughter. But without even letting her see where she was, Sky let out a huge scream saying that she hated Shelby, which nearly shattered the windows. When hearing that, Shelby knew that it was over, and gave up before leaving the property. As for the house, it appears the reason for the fire starting had to do with a cigarette butt that wasn't totally extinguished. And after some questionings from the police about it, it turns out that it was Shelby that had thrown the cigarette butt onto the carpet when her friend's husband arrived to take her to the hotel. Of course, she was fined by the city for this, and would later be sued by me for burning the house down. Along with suing her for that, I was also able to get a settlement from both her and her friend's husband in the divorce. After all of that had been settled, Shelby moved out of the city, and into a smaller town to the north, where she's found herself a new place to live all by herself, working a new job to pay off all the fines and settlements. When it comes to my daughter and I, we are able to move into housing provided by the company I'm working for. It'll be some time before we're both able to get back to the lives we like to call normal, but as long as we have one another, we both feel loved and safe. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story.
Bob, I need to check something. Please, pick up the phone. What the hell, Janet? I'm at work right now. Sorry, it's urgent. What? A crib just arrived at our house, addressed to you. Apparently you ordered it from a mail order company. You didn't order it, did you? I'm sure it was delivered to the wrong address. I'll have to ask the driver to pick it up, right? No, just take it as is. Huh? I'm glad we got it in time. What? I thought it arrived by mistake. I ordered it. What? What do you mean? Why did you order a crib? My sister is coming over. Your sister? What's going on? My sister got divorced. Divorced? Then, baby bed... Does that mean she's divorced with a baby? Yes, that's right. My sister and my nephew are moving in today. Wait a minute. I understand that she got divorced and left, but... Why is she moving into our house? Isn't she going back to your parents' house? They have a grandpa who needs nursing care. The building is old and drafts come in. It's not a good environment to take care of a 3-month-old baby. Oh, wow. It's okay, right? We're a family. We're supposed to help each other. Of course, I'd like to help. How long are they planning to stay? For how long? They won't stay with us forever. She's going to feel a little uncomfortable. Our house is too small for 3 adults and a baby. What are you talking about? From today on, we'll be living together forever. For good? What the hell? You want to put my poor sister and nephew who got divorced right after the birth on the street? No, but living together for the rest of our life? That's not how it works, right? It's disappointing. What? I married you because I thought you were a kind-hearted woman. You're heartless. That's not the point. Anyway, I'm bringing them home tonight. You'll take care of them. Me? Of course you will. I'm working. Especially the baby. My sister's got to nurse every 3 hours, sometimes in the middle of the night, and she is sleep deprived. So you should take care of him during the day. She'll get some rest in the meantime. No, wait a minute. I'm working too. You are working from home. You should stop working until my nephew gets older. That's not how it works. I may work from home, but I'm dealing with a lot of clients. I have deadlines. I can't just stop working. Then why don't you work at night? What? You work from home, so your hours are flexible, right? You want me to take care of the baby during the day and work at night? That's what I'm saying. That's an absurd thing to say. I don't know what you mean. Of course, don't cut corners on the housework. You want me to do all the housework too? Who's going to do it but you? I'm busy with work and my sister has a baby to take care of. I need you to be extra careful, especially with the cleaning. It's important to keep where the baby is clean. I'm supposed to help your sister raise the baby, do the housework, and work. When do I get to take a break? You'll have to figure that out on your own. What? I can't do everything by myself. My body can't handle it. Our family is in trouble, so you have to push yourself a little harder. No matter how hard you try, there are only 24 hours in a day. You have to do something about that. It's your problem that you can't make it work. What's that? Don't you realize you're talking nonsense? Not at all. Rather, you should be thanking me. You get to practice parenting for free. Practice? Anyway, I'm bringing them home tonight. Make sure you're ready. Wait a minute. Don't judge it by your own opinion. Hello, Janet. Can I have a moment now? Oh, it's been a while, Susan. I was just about to call you. Did my brother talk to you? Yes, he did. You and your baby will be moving in with us starting today. He even bought a crib without consulting me. To be honest, I'm a little confused. No, Janet. What? I was hoping we could stay for a few months. I never asked him to let us move in with you. A few months? Bob said you were going to stay with us for good. Oh boy. What do you mean? I guess I need to explain my situation first. Where do I start? Can I ask you something? Yes, of course. According to him, I heard that you divorced, and you have a 3-month-old baby. Why did you decide to leave? My ex-husband was having an affair. Cheating? While his wife was pregnant. He's a lousy man. I'm sorry. I was rude to ask this. It's okay. Well, I'm not that depressed right now. I have to do my best for my son. And I'm the one who exposed my ex-husband's affair. I see. But please don't take it too hard. Thank you, Janet. But we had to move out of the apartment we were living. So there's no place for me and my son to live. My parents are busy taking care of my grandfather. That's when my brother asked me if I wanted to move in with you. So we decided to stay with you guys for a while. I see. Of course, I don't intend to stay there forever. I'm going to stay with you guys for a short time, until I can get company housing. Company housing? My childcare leave will be over when my son turns 1, so I've already made arrangements to move into company housing when I return to work. I have also applied for a nursery school. We want to stay until my childcare leave ends. So, in less than a year, you're moving into company housing? Yes. I'm sorry to just barge in on you like this. I know you're busy with your work. Don't worry about it. I understand that you can't rely on your parents. I don't mind you and your son living with us for a while. Thank you. I'll help you with the housework. Anyway, why did he say that you would live with us forever? He must know that you will move into company housing, right? About that, can we talk about it when he isn't around? Is it better if he's not here? Yes, I have an idea. I think it's going to be difficult for you. Difficult? I kind of have an idea, but please tell me more about it later. Well, I'm going to leave now. Okay, take care. Janet, I have a favor to ask you. What's going on, Susan? If you're still shopping, could you get some powdered milk for my son? Okay. The one he always drinks, right? Yes, please. Oh, by the way, do you have enough diapers? I can pick some up on the way if you want. Oh, yeah. They run out quickly. I'd appreciate it if you could pick some up for me. It's L size, right? Yeah. I'm sorry, they're so bulky. I drove here, so it's no problem. Let me know if you need anything else. Thanks again.
Janet, I saw you at the supermarket earlier.
Oh, Bob?
You were smiling while you were buying baby formula and diapers. When my sister moved into our house, you were complaining. But you're enjoying it.
I guess. Susan is a nice person and the baby is cute. And she helps me with the housework. Even today, she prepared dinner for us.
Wow. I guess we'll have no problem living together then.
By the way, Bob, will you be home late again today?
Yes, I am. I don't need dinner tonight either.
You've changed since she moved in.
You think?
You used to come home at reasonable time. Now you come home next morning regularly. Sometimes you don't come home.
I've gotten busy at work. I have to support not only you, but also my sister and nephew. I have to work harder than ever.
I'm working and making money too. And she is putting in enough money too.
What are you talking about? You can't make much money working from home. She isn't working right now. It's not enough. If you're going to talk back, think of something better to say.
What?
Don't complain when you're being supported in the first place. You're supposed to be quiet and babysit.
Okay, bye.
What? What is it?
Nothing.
Janet, listen.
What's going on?
I'm going to start living in company housing next month.
What? From next month? That's much earlier than planned.
That's right. One of the employees in the company housing got transferred. The room will be vacant, so we are able to move in his place.
That's how it works.
We are lucky to move in early.
But you are on maternity leave.
Fortunately, we can move into company housing while we are on maternity leave.
So I'll decide when to leave based on your schedule. I'm okay with any time. I mean, I can get myself ready at any moment.
Understood.
I'll contact you as soon as I have a definite move-in date. Okay. You're gonna be busy.
Hey, Janet. I came home early for the first time in a while. You didn't even prepare my dinner. What on earth do you think you're doing?
Welcome back, Bob.
Huh? It's dark in the house and nobody's home. Where the hell are you?
Did you just notice?
Huh?
I left that house 3 days ago.
3 days ago?
You are so slow.
Hey, don't be silly. What about taking care of my sister and nephew?
I'm divorcing you.
Huh?
I'm not going back to that house anymore.
Don't be stupid. I support you. You're the one who gets in trouble after divorce. Stop it and come home.
I won't.
What?
I make enough money to feed myself. Divorce won't hurt me one bit.
Then who's going to take care of them? You promised you'd take care of everything.
I never promised that. Besides, they left a long time ago.
What did you say?
They left 2 days before I did. It's been 5 days.
You kicked them out?
No way.
Then why did they...
They moved into company housing.
What? Company housing? You must be kidding. My sister was a housewife until they got divorced. There's no way she could get a job with a 0-year-old in her arms. And she can't get company housing when she's not working.
I'm stunned. I guess you didn't listen to her after all.
What do you mean?
She's been working for the same company since she was single.
What? What are you talking about? She didn't have to work because her ex-husband makes a lot of money. She must have quit her job when she got pregnant.
That's just what her ex-husband wanted, right?
What?
She said her ex-husband was pressuring her to quit her job and become a housewife, but she didn't actually quit.
Really? But she wasn't working after the baby was born. It's impossible to work while raising a kid.
Of course you can't work right after the baby is born. She is on maternity leave right now. She plans to return to work in a few months. She can stay in the company housing while she's on maternity leave, so she moved there when the room became available.
No way. So they won't be living with us anymore?
Of course not. She's already found a daycare. That's why neither Susan nor I have any reason to be there.
Wait a minute. It's fine that they left the house, but why did you leave too?
I told you before, I'm divorcing you.
I don't know why you're divorcing me.
I left an envelope on the living room table. You haven't looked at it yet?
Huh? Are you talking about this thick envelope?
Yes. That should make it easy to figure out why I left and why I want a divorce.
Huh? Janet, when did you find out?
Oh my. You quickly looked at the contents of the envelope.
The report from the detective agency. You hired them because you had a feeling that I was cheating on you, didn't you?
Sort of.
I thought you wouldn't know. Since when?
It's not that I noticed. It's that Susan told me.
Huh? My sister? Why?
Why? You really are dumb, aren't you? Did you forget that Susan and I went to the same university?
Well, come to think of it, you were in the same club at the same university.
Your affair partner is a classmate of Susan's and also in my club.
Seriously?
Besides, you were acting weird.
Weird? Why is that?
It was funny that just because she got divorced, you want them to move in with us. And you were forcing me to take care of your nephew who was just born. By forcing me, who has no kids, to take care of a child, means I get very busy. If you could divert my attention away from you that way, you thought you wouldn't be caught cheating on me, right?
Oh no.
Too bad. Susan was a sensible person, unlike you. It's true that I helped take care of the baby, but she helped with the household chores. I had time and energy. I could have easily hired a detective agency after learning about your affair.
Oh no. Sis, give me a break. Why are you turning against me? I'll let you live with us. Are you returning evil for good?
Huh? What are you talking about? I'm not too low to take the side of a cheater, even if we are family.
Huh? You can't speak for others. You got caught cheating, got divorced, paid alimony, and went broke. You even lost a place to live. You've been through so much.
Hmm?
Do you want your brother to go through that painful experience too?
I'm the one who asked for alimony.
What?
You really don't listen to anyone, do you? It was my ex-husband who cheated on me.
Was it?
He cheated on me with a colleague while I was pregnant.
Cheated on you while you were pregnant? That's disgusting.
Who are you to say that?
Well,
I'm telling you, I'm cutting ties with you.
why?
Because you're a scumbag. The only reason you brought me into your home after the divorce was that you could see your girlfriend. I'm going to stop talking to you after this message.
Sis,
Oh yeah, one last thing. Let me tell you who my ex cheated on with.
I don't really need to know. It's none of my business.
My college classmate.
Huh?
You know her very well.
Could it be?
Yes, my ex-husband and you were seeing the same woman.
Huh?
Okay, bye.
What? She is... What?
I was surprised when I found out that my husband and Susan's ex-husband were having an affair with the same woman. But now that I think about it, she has been slutty since we were in college. My husband and her ex-husband have similar looks and personalities. Maybe they are her type. Eventually, her ex's boss found out that he was having an affair with a colleague. They were both transferred to different workplaces. Rumors of the affair are said to be known throughout the company. I'm sure they must be feeling very uncomfortable, but they deserve it. My ex-husband, perhaps in shock at being two-timed, made a series of mistakes at work. He was forced to quit his job. He is now living a reclusive life at his parents' house. The divorce has been finalized, so I don't care about him anymore. As for me, after I divorced, I rented an apartment near my parents' house and started living alone. When I lived with my husband, he made fun of me for working from home and forced me to do all the housework. And I was frustrated. Now I can work at my own pace without anyone complaining, so it's very comfortable. Susan recently returned to work after her maternity leave and is working hard. Although we are no longer relatives, I intend to keep in touch with her as a friend from now on.